Hey guys, it's Cameron again, and I'm back to do a DVD, Blu-ray, and VHS update. That's right, I actually have some VHS in this haul. Anyway, it's been a really long time since I've done one of these videos. I think it's been about 3 or 4 months, and all of these movies have just been piling up over that time. Anyway, the first Blu-ray I got was The Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro. This was kind of a blind buy for me. I had never even heard about this movie until it came out on Blu-ray, so had no idea what it was, but I love Robert De Niro, Meryl Streep, Christopher Walken. They're all really great actors, so I could trust that this movie was going to be really good. And sure enough, it is. It's a really great war film. It's very raw, powerful, and emotional, and just overall a really great film. Really, the only thing I can complain about in this movie is the fact that the first hour was just a wedding and a reception. That was really all. And a lot of people say that that whole entire hour, that whole sequence with the wedding and the reception was very important for the film, that it had a lot of key character points and really built up those characters. And I agree with that to an extent. I think some of that still could have been cut down. And sure, there are some points in it where it's building up the characters, you see definite character points in there that need to stay in the film. But then there are other moments where it shows up just a bunch of people dancing at a reception. I've been to receptions. I think we've all been to receptions. I think we all know how they go. There are parts of that that could have been cut out. I didn't have to see every single bit of that. Oh, this is over 3 hours. This movie is a long movie. And to have just the full first hour showing you just people celebrating at a wedding, it could have been cut down just a little bit. It wouldn't have affected the movie. It wouldn't have hurt anything. Still, I know I'm complaining, but this is a really, really good movie. Get past the first hour. The rest of it is great. It's very emotionally intense. The Blu-ray transfer on this is really good. It looks great. It sounds great. And it's got this really cool slipcase as well that folds out here. And it tells you different facts about the movie, and it's got the original poster art right here. Definitely recommend this if you haven't seen it, and especially if you like war films. And speaking of war films, I picked up War Horse, directed by Steven Spielberg, and this is one of my favorite movies of last year. I absolutely love this movie. Now, a lot of people have been saying, oh, this movie wasn't worthy of its Oscar nomination, or hey, this movie, it's not realistic enough. Guys, this is based off of a children's book. Okay, you're not going to get Saving Private Ryan. And this is also a very miraculous movie. It deals a lot with, you know, this horse. He's in the war. He's trying to find his way back home to his owner. And therefore there's, you know, a lot of miraculous things that happen and a lot of things that really would not happen in real life. And people kind of complained about that it's very optimistic. And I think that's what really works for this particular film. I mean, like I said, it is based off of a children's book. It's going to have that aspect in it, and I think that the world needs a movie like that every once in a while, something that's very inspirational. So if you're the kind of person who's going to go into this thinking you're going to get a realistic war film, it's not going to be like that, but it's still a really great movie. Amazing story, just very beautiful. The cinematography, the music, everything about it's just very beautiful. Next, I got the 50th anniversary edition Blu-ray of Psycho. I really don't have to say anything about this movie other than the fact that it is my #1 favorite movie of all time. This is just a pure masterpiece in every way. The picture quality on this Blu-ray is absolutely fantastic. The sound quality, great as well. I wound up getting this for only $5 at Best Buy. They were having some kind of trade and save deal, so I took advantage of that, and this only came up to $5 in the end. The next Blu-ray I got is Stranger Than Fiction with Will Ferrell. This is an amazing movie as well. Definitely one of my favorite movies that Will Ferrell has ever been in. I think he puts on a great performance in this. It's not your typical Will Ferrell movie. Usually he's more in-your-face, funny. This is a bit more subtle. It also has a really great cast other than him. It's got Maggie Gyllenhaal, Queen Latifah, Dustin Hoffman, Emma Thompson, all kinds of great actors. This is just a really great, well-casted movie. Then I got Jason and the Argonauts on Blu-ray. This is a classic Ray Harryhausen stop-motion animation movie. It's brilliant. I absolutely love this. I love anything by Ray Harryhausen, but this is definitely one of my favorites of his. And this Blu-ray is so fantastic in every way. I mean, it's grainy and it's gritty, but it's so faithful to the original source, and it looks fantastic. Then I have the Hunger Games movie. This is the 3-disc Target exclusive deluxe edition, and I showed this in my last update video that I posted just before this. and I showcased the packaging and stuff, so I'm not going to go into it like that. But I love this movie. I'm so happy to finally have this so I can watch it whenever I want to. I love it. Next, I got a few DVDs. Right here is a Midnight Movies double feature. This has Morons from Outer Space and Aliens from LA. Haven't seen any of these movies yet. I haven't had much time to watch it, but they look like really fun, cheesy sci-fi goodness. Then I was at the dollar store shopping for some odd and end things, and I randomly ran across this Chronicles of Narnia box set. This has all 3 of the original Chronicles of Narnia movies that came on, I think, in the late 80s on BBC Network. This has The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, as well as Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and The Silver Chair. I used to watch this Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe all the time as a kid. I wore out the VHS tape that I had, so I was really lucky to find this for only $10. I'm not sure if I prefer this over the newer Chronicles of Narnia movie. This one's pretty cheesy. It's an old low budget movie. The new one is definitely a better movie overall, but just watching this takes me back to my childhood, and I can't wait to watch the other movies as well to see what those are like. Then I was at Walmart and I came across Witchblade, the complete series on DVD for only $13. I really liked this show when it came on. I remember watching just a couple episodes of it when I was a kid, and it is a really cool show. I've only had time to watch the pilot episode, so I have to get into it a bit more. But this is a really awesome show, and it's got both seasons from the TV show as well as the TV movie. So I'm looking forward to watching this more and getting into it. I'll give you a shot of the packaging here. It's got the slipcase, and then as you can see, it's the same picture on the inside. Open it up here, and you've got all the discs. We've got disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, disc 5, disc 6, and disc 7. So 7 discs, and it was only $13. I can't get over that.